Hello everybody, I'm BeakerTeck, also known as Keegan, and welcome back to City Skylines, where, once again, if you've watched the last episode of City Skylines, you'll know I'm currently very sick, and this is recorded straight after the last episode, so I still sound like shit, and I do apologize for that. I know it's not the best thing to listen to in the world, but I just wanted to make sure I got an episode out to you guys, and I'm not going to have any time during the week to record it, so I have to do that now, sadly. However, with all that sob story out of the way, what I want to do is make access for pedestrians onto the beach. Because at the moment, there's no way for them to get there, right? So the idea is what I want to do is give them a walking path, okay? So they're gonna be on this walking path, and hopefully I can do this in such a way that I don't have too much cleanup to do in the end. I just want to be able to do it nice and simply, nice and easy. I'm going to bring this all the way out. Boom. No, we're not, because it's going to do an elevated bridge, which is a little frustrating. And what I'll do is I'll fill in any gaps with the concrete parks that I have. Sorry, I had a bit of a mind blank there. Totally forgot what I was actually trying to say. But this is going to come all the way down here, and we'll stop. Actually, it'll stop before then. It'll stop here. I didn't see that was such a huge slope. That is actually kind of ridiculous there. Kind of nuts. I guess it's kind of okay though. So I will have that up there, and then if we go into the parks, we should find our concrete, and then all I'll do is I'll come through and I'll bring this in like that. But what I need is I need the bridge to go straight across like so. And again, using road anarchy, I can get it to sort of intersect with those keys really nicely, and I love how that looks. So I'm just going to do it at sort of each major intersection here. So we'll have one there, bring one down on this side. I actually want that to go there and then across. Lovely. Now I'll bring one down here. I just want to make sure that there are loads of sort of access points for pedestrians to use. And I will be putting parks, like empty parks down on these, so they will actually use them. So there's not sort of, this isn't pointless. They will actually be used. Or at least, that's the hope and the plan. I just want to kill that just slightly more. Thank you. Like so. So now, right, they can walk the whole way, which is really nice. And in fact, oh, look, there's someone walking in now. Oh, that's awesome. Let's go ahead with our parks and work out what size. A 4x4 is probably going to be too big, but I think is actually going to be the easiest to work with. It doesn't matter that it goes down the side of the key. It really doesn't. It doesn't affect anything. It's not going to be seen. And it just allows me to do everything else a little bit easier. So these are quite massive walkways, but I think that's kind of nice. I think it's a nice little touch to have sort of the massive concrete forecourt as you walk through town. And in fact, I might even go ahead and add more details such as like park benches and rubbish cannot speak English today. Maybe some rubbish bins and the like as well through here, just to really get the that detail going. And of course, the nice thing is unless you get to this angle, it completely hides the fact that the slope here is a little ridiculous, which it is. But from up the top, as soon as you add in the concrete, it becomes impossible to tell. So, I like that. Oh, my throat is on fire. Excuse me while I grab a quick drink. Ah, much nicer. Let's go ahead and fill in that end bit. And that, I think, looks way better. I think that looks really cool straight away. I am actually going to go ahead and add in some park benches. Let's find them. I want to add the bench here. Do I have... No, this one here. High level bench. I want to use the curve tool, but I want to set them far apart. So we'll go options, prop and line tool, anarchy, and I want to put the spacing up by, yeah, so they're 20, we'll go 25 meters apart. Okay, so we'll do that, and we'll just do them between each sort of bridge area. And I think that's going to look really nice. We'll just do a single one on this side. Boom, there we go. Again on this side. Boom, there we go, just like that. And then back to our line. And I think having them this distance... Oh, come on, really? 5.220. Boom. I think that's a good distance apart. But it really does show the scale of this game. Like, these things are huge. If that's a 25-meter walk... Okay, if that's 25 meters... These cars, these things are huge. Let's not think about it too much. Let's move on from there, because that's kind of insane. And I think that scale is just a little bit off. And actually, I want to go ahead and concrete up this side as well. I think I'll just do one for now and have a look at what that's going to look like. I think that's going to look a lot nicer. And then having all of this as beach, I think is going to be right on the money, I think, for this. It's going to look nice. And it means when you're looking at this town from up above, it just has sort of, it breaks things up a little bit. If everything's green and brown, it doesn't look the best, you know. Having as much difference as you can is really ideal when it comes to Cities Skylines, right? It's all in the detail and in the differences that you can get. If everything looks the same, everything looks boring. So adding as much difference as you can is good. And having these sort of concrete, massive brush strokes, essentially, through your town really add to the character and the look and the feel of what you're trying to make. So, you know, at least that's what I feel anyway. I think once when you look at it from now up here, it doesn't look so plain and boring. Like, all of this is grass with a couple of houses. That's kind of cool, whatever. But this is concrete. This looks like an area of town that people would walk along, right? It looks interesting. And especially if I mean, the gazebo, like, it's colorful and it works, but there are some, if I can find them. Oh yeah, by the way, I went ahead and got sheep and cows. So they will be coming. Don't worry, they'll be coming soon. But there are some, I don't know where they are, like stalls. There are some stalls somewhere. Maybe they're, where are they? Huh. I mean, there's a kiosk, but maybe kiosk as well. I swear I had some actual little stalls. Your signs, your industrial stuff. And in here, I thought I had some, like, fruit stalls and stuff. Maybe it was all uninstalled. We got, what are you? Flower bed. Yeah. I must have uninstalled those ones. But I used to have, like, some stalls, some food stalls, some fruit stalls, little market vendor kind of stuff, which would have looked really good along this waterfront. But what I will do, how big are these signs? Not really big enough to be seen. I want something that you can see from a distance. Something like this. But obviously it's quite big. But if we do them every 2 lights. Doesn't work looking at it from this angle because of the stupid slope. But from here it kind of looks okay. Not the biggest fan of it. I just want something to break up that color. Maybe Maybe the gazebo will actually work. Nah, just I don't know. I'll think of something, or maybe you can leave a comment down below with what you think I should put along there. Even if it's something I have to download, I'll go and I'll do that. I'll download any asset you recommend within reason. It still has to look kind of good. And then I'll put that along there. I do want this local beach, but sadly, oh no, I was gonna say it requires a road, but it doesn't. It requires shoreline, but it does put in a bloody road thing, which is like a little pavement, which is kind of frustrating. And my empty park does require a road. So, there's that. And if we go into roads and we go walkable, and we go gravel, it's a different color. It's not sand, it's dirt. So that's kind of frustrating. I could, of course, do this and do sort of paths down almost, down to the water, like that. That almost works, and that would at least allow me, and there might be some things I can do to cover this up, right? I might be able to cover it up with something, but that would at least allow me to have some parks, some empty parks around the place. So if we do that, I don't know if there's a way to cover those actually. That would allow me to go ahead and place these in, which is going to make everyone super, super happy. And increase the land value by like a mile. Not that that matters because this is a design series of City Skylines as opposed to a, make sure everyone's happy and you make the most money kind of series. Which, another thing to leave in comments, if you'd like to see me, as I crack a ridiculously high there, if you would like to see a City Skylines vanilla, no mods, actually try and earn money series, let me know, because it's something I've been wanting to do for a little while now. I've wanted to go back to it. So if you're keen to see that, let me know and I'll start a second City Skylines series. I don't know if I like those. I wish there was a way to cover these up. I might have to find a way to paint sand or something like that. Maybe there's a mod or a asset or something. No. Even that would be better though. That's ruined. Gravel is that. Concrete, agricultural field. You can't actually see. Frustrating. What are you? You are surface tool. Field. Never mind. Clip. Really? I wonder what this does. Hang on. We gotta experiment. That would at least remove it. It matches the color slightly better. If I go ahead and do that, it's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but it is gonna be a little bit better. It's not so dark, it blends it in a little bit. I will find something better in the asset store to do with this beach and to cover up those paths. But I just wanted to add those parks because look, there are now people on my beach. There's one dude skateboarding on my beach because that's really how that works, buddy. Yeah, you keep trying to do that. Not gonna work very well. But yeah, people on the beach, I think, looks really, really nice. But that is going to be it for this episode, guys. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, smash that like button. And also don't forget to hit subscribe. And I'll see you, hopefully healthier, in the next one.